Okay, dear, to continue the globalization, it is good for the nation or not, or for a local producer, it is good to modernize the agriculture. It is good to to increase the GDP. It is good to for a foreign exchange. It is good for local traders who maybe compete with the international market or maybe improve their quality of particular product. And it is good or not. See, suppose in agriculture, if earlier time any Indian farmers he was using such Indian product and irrigations, old tools for agriculture, in agriculture sector, different inputs, no such fertilizers or like no foreign product is using, and its production comes like a 10,000 rupees per bigha. Whatever crop is sell inside the market to whatever prices is getting 1,000, 10,000 rupees per bigha. Only melted. But after using of the globalization is the different foreign product like a sprinkle system or maybe such equipments which good for the irrigation like a different pump set is used made by the different nation like a Korea, Japan or China like he used the different tools. He used the pesticide which made by the different nation. Pesticide is using the fertilizers through the globalization. He is using the foreign product in agriculture. He is using the latest technology like he is sending the soil sample to, and he will be improve in their land or maybe the like a production will be increased or profit per bigger will be increased. So it is good for the us or not. There is the merit and demand. I agree. Some there is the merit and demerit. What are the merit? You know, through the globalization, earlier we were depend on the Nokia mobile and Samsung mobile. Samsung also a foreign product, but earlier we were depend. But today there are a lot of varieties are available in the market. So competition between the different companies, so it will be improve the quality of particular device. It will be reduce the prices. So it is not happen only in this electronic. Mostly this we can see the globalization in electronic market. Today it is easy to access. If you want to purchase any foreign product, so it is easy for us. If no such barriers on the foreign product or like on our trade, so easily we can purchase. Today, different people they are using the different app for a shopping. So we are using such products which are manufactured by. But what is going on? Another demerit. If we are using the foreign product, so our currency flow may be outside the nation. Like auto it loss us. If or foreign, okay, foreign countries. If per month our currency, if you are purchasing the such foreign product or amount per month, for example, 100 crore rupees Indian currency बाहर चली जाती है, okay, और foreign countries those who are using our Indian product, वो currency only हमारी 50 crore currency Indian currency only India में आते through the our export. Those who are using the Indian product. So 50 crore currency only through the foreign product, Indian product, we are importing inside nation. Or by using the foreign product, हमारा एक population 100 crore currency per month outside जा रही flow जा रही. तो country को per month 50 crore rupees का loss होगा. If your import is more than your export, it will be low. Or India is developing nation. So our most of product we are using the foreign product. There are many such multinational company which invest by the foreign investors, which run by the foreigners, and through this it is not good for the developing nation. Maybe it give the opportunities for the product, I agree. But what is going on? Our currency may be flow in other nations. This is going on in our India through the globalization. That is the main demerit of globalization. But through the we are improving our living standard. At the same time, for a teaching, I am using the laptop. Suppose we compare the with other electronic item, or like I'm using the latest mobile, I'm using the internet or such 4G or such speed, data speed. So through this living standard has improved. So we have the merit and demerit. It decided by us कि which product should be ignored by us. What was the reason during the national movement why we ignored the foreign product? स्वदेशी प्रोडक्ट के लिए क्यों फोर्स किया गया? डेट्स वाई कि हमारी करेंसी बाहर फ्लो नहीं हो, और डेट टाइम मोस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्ट वर इंडियन प्रोडक्ट। इसलिए आपको पता हो तो कैलकुलेट कर लेना। ड्यूरिंग द 1947 भी, नॉट अर्लियर, 1947 ₹1 इक्वल टू $1। हमारे $1 की जो वैल्यू है वो ₹1 के बराबर थी ड्यूरिंग द 1947। अर्ली टाइम आर्ट करेंसी के जो स्मॉल डिफरेंट टाइप ऑफ पैसा विल वर रन अर्ली टाइम लाइक ए 10 पैसा, 5 पैसा, 1 आना, ये रन करते थे। और टुडे मार्केट में से 50 पैसा, 25 पैसा की वैल्यू नहीं है। क्यों? क्योंकि हमारी करेंसी की वैल्यू डे बाय डे रिड्यूस हुई है। और वो दिन दूर नहीं है जब कभी आप ₹5 का नोट ही मार्केट में देखोगे, ₹1-2 में भी वॉक आउट फ्रॉम द मार्केट। Why this is going on? क्यों ऐसा होता है? जब when a currency value will be decline, जब कम होती है। When currency value decline, when our export is less than the import, यानी हम एक्सपोर्ट कम कर रहे हैं और इंपोर्ट बहुत ज्यादा कर रहे हैं, तो इंडियन करेंसी बाहर चली जाएगी, और करेंसी जब बाहर जाएगी तो वैल्यू विल बी डिक्रीज। इट इज नॉट गुड फॉर द सच नेशन विच आर द डेवलपिंग। अरे वी आर लकी, वी हैव द वर्ल्ड लार्जेस्ट मार्केट। हम ऐसे लकी आदमी कि इंडिया का सबसे बड़ा वर्ल्ड लार्जेस्ट मार्केट है हमारे पास, पॉपुलेशन है। तो आर इंडस्ट्रीज बिजनेसमैन शुड बी सेट अप द सच इंडस्ट्रीज वेयर दे कैन कंज्यूम देयर प्रोडक्ट इनसाइड इंडिया ओनली। Another one example for a businessman of globalization, you know, today most of people who are using the Jio such services or like this, so it is the investment on the Jio of suppose 20 crore population are using Jio mobiles, 20 crore population, and per person अगर ₹100 भी per month charges आ रहा है, तो multiply 20 crore multiply by 100, what are the investments? See the investment. It is the way of globalization. चलो okay dear student, चलो let's start the today's which are last two topic. Impact of globalization on India. Yesterday we have discussed, but I am revising these two topic, or later on tomorrow onwards we'll start the revision. So impact of globalization in India. In the last 20 years, globalization of Indian economy has come long way, and globalization of greater competition among the producer. Among the producer means suppose when a foreign product may be come inside India, so it create the competition among the producers, and both local and foreign producers, because foreign producer will be compete with the local producers. Suppose as a local production like a soybean, like a soybean is the chamal, just take the example of oil, edible oil, तो चम्बल है, माकोस है, these are the famous local producers in Rajasthan. So suppose any one foreign company want to set up or maybe produce the edible oil, so such company maybe compete with the Chambal and Fortuner, or maybe like a such Marcos or such local edible oils. So this is the competition among the local and foreign companies. If foreign brand may be famous, so it will be maybe compete with the local. If local may be famous in local area or region, so foreign company maybe give the such a lot of benefit to the for their product, and has been advantage to the consumer. Lot of product are available, so it will be beneficial for only consumer, and particularly the well-off section in the urban areas who are living well-off, means that their incomes are good, sufficient So it is good for the such family. And as a result, these people today enjoy much higher standard, living standard has improved. Earlier I was given the example yesterday. Today, when you visit any such areas, so those who are using the vegetable vendor or maybe those who are using the soap on the footpath or like such people, they are also using the branded mobile. This is happens through the globalization. All have the good mobile, okay, branded mobile. Many times you are shocked. There are many people who look like a poor or like a such categories or they have the such branded or smart mobile. Like. So we are shocked. So through the globalization, our living standard has improved. And multinational companies have increased their investment in India over the last 20 years. There are many multinational companies who have set up in India for a foreign investment since last 20 years. And which means investing in India has been beneficial for them. And several of the top Indian companies who are famous, so such industries also set up in other nations. Or such top Indian company is changed into the multinational company. When a single company set up their office or industries in more than one nation, so such companies are known as the multinational company. So India's top companies become part of multinational company. Like so we are getting the benefit from the both side. Multinational companies are set up here, foreign companies. Indian for a famous brand is set up in other nations like. And moreover, globalization has enabled some large Indian companies to the emerge as the multinational themselves. So there are some companies of Indian company which become a more popular, which become a multinational companies. Globalization has also created new opportunities for a companies providing service, particularly in involving the IT sector. So, dear student, through the globalization, it has given the scope for IT sector. It is give the job opportunities in IT information technological sectors, where through this, where they collect the data, what are the stock, what are the storage, when they transfer their product, what is the locations of delivery, whatever, complete detail maintained by. So there are many offices who are working like it, like such courier agencies, such type of Flipkart, Amazon, such offices are running. So it gives the scope, it gives the job opportunities for Indians. If such multinational companies are set up here, like the struggle for fair globalization. People with educated skill wealth here made the best use of new opportunities. Whom are educated, they know very well, they are using such globalization, they are using the best product. On the other hand, there are many people who have not shared the benefit, like those who are living in such remote area who don't know about the such product, they are also dependent on the local product or they are not using such facility due to the lack of education, due to the lack of interest, due to the lack of awareness, like fair globalization would be create the opportunities for all and also ensure that the benefit of globalization are shared better. The government can play a major role in making this possible, fair globalization. It will depend on the government, which can make the norms for the export and import. Its policy must protect the interest not only the rich and powerful, but all the people in the country. It can support small producers to improve the performance till the time they become strong enough to compete. So it gives the scope for a local traders. Like suppose government is banned the such or maybe impose the duties. Suppose take the example like a duster. These are the two duster. This is the for foreign product or Indian product. Cost of the foreign product is the 20 rupees or Indian product 30 rupees. So when government maybe impose the taxes on that 10 rupees extra taxes or maybe the 12 rupees taxes, so such product, foreign product cost may be the more than the local product. So such local product may be able to sell their product in Indian market or through this when they know about the foreign product So they may be improve their quality in their local product. So such in which manner they can improve with the help of government, such local traders may be improve their quality. And it is necessary the government can use the trade barriers. This is the example of trade barriers by imposing the tax on import. That is the way of trade barriers to protect the local traders of any nation, not Indian. Any nation may be protect their local traders. Why we use the trade barriers during the 1950 to 60? Because our country just we have got freedom from the Britishers or independence. That's why we want to protect our local traders. Either then foreign company maybe invest their product or maybe companies, so our local product can't survive. They are unable to struggle, compete with the sub-foreign product. That's why we use trade barriers during the 1950 to 60. In the past few years, massive campaign has started for a fair globalization, or that's why an institution is set up that is known by the World Trade Organization. This has demonstrated that people also can play an important role in the struggle of fair globalization. Sorry. So these are the main point of globalization. Dear student, we have discussed. Or tomorrow onwards we will start the revision. Tomorrow we will take the industry chapter. First we will start the revision of such easy chapter. Or at the last we will discuss about the history before your PT3 day. Okay. So I have post NCERT solution of this chapter. Whatever question you feel are important from the chapter, you may be copied. Dear student, have a good day. Tomorrow onwards, we'll start the revision of industries. Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Shweta. Thanks.